jump board. Grab a band. It's in the chair room on the shelf there. There's a pink band here. Just hang it on your shoulder rest, maybe. That's a good spot for it. Okay, levers. You want 3 holes showing. 3. Bar needs to be secured. Take it. This part goes against the bar. There's a little bitty metal piece in there. You'll slide this in there. And you wiggle it. Voila, you have it set. There is dials back here. You can tighten them a little bit. You don't have to screw them super tight because it will start stripping it. So, yeah, don't manhandle it. All right, 2 outside springs. Headrest is elevated. Feel like I'm on the airplane show. All right, legs turn around. Slide yourself forward and lower yourself back. We'll do without the band first. I'm going to move mine, but just have it by you, just to give you a little bit extra. Both feet are touching. Obviously, we have 2. So you want big toes and your heels touching. The pubic bone is rotated downward, but you'll notice how mine is really sticking up there. So I have to cue, okay, I can hold this and let my body relax a little bit. Arms are by your side. Inside of your elbows are looking at your shirt. You can see my arms are like this. You can't see my muscles. But when I turn my elbows in, you can see a little bit of them. All right, here we go. Pressing back. You're going to push back. When we press back, the effort is landing. And you'll notice, I'll stop talking, there's no sound. Extremely soft landing. Think about your joints, your ankles and your knees. They're fragile, right? We depend on them a lot, so we don't want to overuse them. So we land soft. Land soft. Now, don't change the power from pushing off the board, but change the pushback from the sacrum. Push back from that sacrum. And let me know if your thighs are kind of burning now. Remember, you have a $100 bill between your feet. Hold it tight. Push off from the sacrum. And now you're keeping your quads are like fully engaged. I'm watching my timer on my camera. So we're trying to hold it for a little bit here. All right. Now same connection, and I'm pushing off with my sacrum for 5. But I gotta keep cueing that this will be soft. And I'm squeezing that $100 bill together. Jump from side to side. Again, push with the sacrum. And the feet just kind of follow. And remember, it's a soft landing. And notice I'm not coming all the way in right now. And if you have been, that's okay. You'll get caught up. Side to side. Can we go fast? And you're pushing back with that sacrum. And faster. All right, here's 4. 3, 2, all the way in. Send that pelvis forward. Soften your sternum. All the way out. All the way in. I want you to try to flex your ankles here. Send it out. Land soft. Flex all the way in. Send it out. Land soft. Flex. Out. And the more you do it, the more flexibility you should be getting in the Achilles, and the more of the front flexion of the ankle. Maybe you can cue your knees to stretch over the big toes. Are you pushing back with that sacrum? The whole time, that is the sacrum pushes back, and you're squeezing the feet together right here. You're coming all the way in. Notice I'm not double bouncing when I land. I reach, I land soft. And if you're wondering, my quads are burning. 2, last one, and stop. Bring your legs wide. So you're at wide legs. Before you even move, like your Shakira, move your hips side to side. Find your center. Cue the pubic bone to fall. Flex the feet here. If your heels are off of the mats, can you ask them to fall? I have a lot of flexibility in my joints, but if I'm moving with connection, I can hold it. But if I just let them fall, then I don't have any connection. I just got to ease them down. And when you ease them down, I want you to find the ball of the foot on the board. Ground that ball of the foot on the board. And then let the heel pull away from the ball of the foot. Feel the plantar, that fascia of that foot, of your foot stretching wide. Keep your toes on the mat. And now your feet feel pretty light, but we got to cue those sit bones to get heavy, just like we do on moving connections. And then let your belly relax and push out. Land flat. Again, I'm not going all the way out. And I want that ankle flexion here. Inside of the elbows looking inward. We'll go all the way out here in a second. The idea is flexing the heels. Now, go ahead and push out a little bit longer. Get a little further away from the board. Not a muscle push, because you still want to land and like you're sitting in your ankles. And when you sit in your ankles and you send the pubic bone down, can you feel the backside spread? Inside of the elbows looking inward. And then you're reaching with your hands, let the chest soften. Go all the way straight leg. And then reach for the board and go ball, heel. Ball, heel. Inhale, presses back, exhale. Toe, heel, finish it, then push out. Finish it, then push out. Just like if you were doing a jump squat. It's the same thing. Look where my feet are landing on the board. They're landing kind of high. They're not landing low. Yours shouldn't be landing low either. Okay, now let's do 8, pushing with the sacrum. Focus on pushing back with that sacrum, and you may not be able to come all the way in. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and rest. Bring your feet together. Again, flex your ankles and sit here. Okay, bring your heels to touching, big toes touching. Lift up your right heel. Send your left heel down. Soften your chest. Lift up your left heel. Send your right heel down. Alternate. And you're really letting that heel go all the way down to the board. And you're letting that heel pick up the knee. So the heel comes off of the board and you're alternating. Yeah. Let's go 3, 2, now jump, alternate feet. Alternate, we're landing flat, landing flat. Small. We're gonna change this in a second. Go bigger. And when you go bigger, let the knee line up with the hip when you move that foot off of the board. Laying flat. Remember, listen, it's quiet. Now go a little bit further. Send the sacrum to push the bed back. Pull that knee back. Knee comes back. Now go until your leg is straight. Now we're going to pick up the speed. The bed doesn't move, just the legs. Again, we're not landing heavy. We're pulling the knees all the way back. We have 4, 3, 2, and rest. Balls of the feet on the bar. The heels are elevated like a high stiletto. Sorry if you're a male. Then slowly let the heel drop down. You have like a tennis ball between the heel and the board. And just push back. We're on the balls of the foot only. Balls of the foot only. And then you should feel your shin start to kick in. And you're going to, again, push the bed back using that sacrum. Using the sacrum and let the chest soften. Keep the feet together. Now can you go fast? As if you were jump roping. You got to keep breathing out and cue your sternum so your lower back doesn't start to shorten. Right? You got to keep cueing that. Now go a little bit faster. And then when you go faster, your legs are going to straighten longer, longer. It's just like you're jump roping. Small little hops. Small little hops here. Cue this to fall. You're not forcing it, right? but you're just letting it fall a little bit. We have 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, you know that strap? Grab it. Put the strap over your thighs. Bring your feet together. Walk your feet out until your strap tightens. Okay? The pubic bone falls forward. When the pubic bone falls forward, you should feel the outer thigh work here. Can you flex your feet and be like you're sitting, like your chair? So if you look at my body, that's what your body should look like, and literally it's like you're a chair. Now push back and forth. Don't leave the board yet, but you keep the band tight. Now go ahead and press back. Small pushes. And your sacrum is pressing that bed back, and you're pushing out. And you're keeping that band tight. My knees are not fully straightened yet. We will get there. The inside of the elbows are looking inward. I got to constantly cue my abdominal wall to fall, not bulge up. And now I'm going to push out a little bit more till my legs will straighten. You just keep going because you're asking them a little by little to straighten. You're not just going straight into it. And then you're going to get longer. You're going to keep that band out. Watch your feet. Don't let your feet turn in. Keep your arms long. Now let the head roll up. You're going to have a head coil. Sorry if your shoulder blocks are in the way. That's okay. Keep coiling. Pull the band out. We have 4. Don't let the feet drop below your knees. 2, lower. Come all the way in. Wiggle yourself down a little bit from your shoulders. Push back until your legs are straight. Go heels together, toes turned out. Your band is still wide. The pubic bone is going forward. Jump. This time you're landing flat. You're landing flat. As you land flat and you sit in your ankles, you can feel that pelvis tilt forward, and you can feel the band working those outer thighs. We have 4, 3, 2, make it a little bit larger. If you're wondering, my legs are screaming. Press it out and in. Pubic bone is forward. Push out to that band. Squeeze the heels together. Inside of the elbows are inward. Don't quit on me. You have 5. Keep going. 3. Don't let that band lighten up. Now spread the feet wide. Boom. Land on the board. Push out. Land wide. Pulse out your legs. 1, 2, 3. Press out. Land. Pulse out the legs for 3. Pubic bone is looking downward. Out. Hold. Don't cheat on me because I'm not cheating on you. Press out. Pubic bone is forward. Send it out. Land quietly. Out and in. 5, 4, 3. Press it out. Pause. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Stop cussing, Becky, and lower. Bring it all the way in. Bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. Send the bed long or away from the springs, or stretch the bed out. You know what I was trying to say. Open the legs wide again. Balls of the feet, heels are raised. Bend the knees. Cue your pelvis, and just small little jumps. Small. And the heels are not a stiletto, right? You're at a wedge, like a tennis ball is underneath your heels. Cue that sacrum to fall backwards. Don't let the knees come inward. The knees are going to push outward. You should feel this whole lateral band burning. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to go in. Feet come together. Stop for a second. But the knees stay open. They don't come in, so the band never changes. Push out, land wide, but quietly. Let's listen to mine. Remember, when we jump, feet come together, knees stay open. Push out, land wide, boom. Push out, land in, keep the band open. Press out, land wide, pause. Let the front of the pelvis drop forward, push out. I'm laughing because mine are burning like crazy. Press out, land wide and quiet. All right, I'm going to stop talking because you can listen to your landing. Press out. Push. Press out. 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 2 more. Last one. Bring it all the way in. Whew. Take that band off. Bring it down. I put my straps off, but if your straps are on, make bunny ears, rope your feet. Let me grab mine. Boy, I wish you'd been doing that every day to have legs ready for summer. Grab your straps together. Pick up your feet if you haven't done it already. You want to go straight into frogs. My strap is twisted, so y'all go ahead. You have heels together, toes turned out. Just enjoy the straps going back and forth. Remember, the knees shouldn't really come to you. You know your connections by now. The pubic bone is really tilting downward. You're feeling that sacrum. It's like it's made its imprint on your mat. Go ahead and go leg circles, push down. You're pressing into the straps, the legs float up, and you sit. Press down and you sit. Yeah. And now reverse it, going down, lift it up. Press down and then you sit. Yeah. All right, ladies or guys, take your right foot out of the strap. Keep your left foot into the strap. You're going to keep your hands onto the strap. Put that foot down onto the floor. Leg is going to go long and hold it here. They call this your O-shoot strap here. So if you let it go, your leg that's in the strap is going to come off or going to really reach backwards. But what happens is you can put your hand back there. How much booty is off of the bed? So if you pull with the strap here, if you pull, you'll notice how the butt kind of just falls there. And you let this leg just kind of fall in, and you hang here for a second. So you kind of like gravity plug that leg in. It's almost like the bones are sliding into the back of the hip by the help of this strap here. Now think about your heel as a fitted sheet there around your heel. I want you to push into that fitted sheet with your heel. It's super slow. Watch your ankle, the front of your ankle there. If you're seeing bones or tendons there, you're asking it to do too much too fast. It's just slowly, and you just keep cueing it to go slow, and you can't even really see it with the human eye, but you can feel it. Because remember, a millimeter stretch in the fascia is like a mile walk. It's just super small. Now hold that there. You get to a point where like, okay, I can feel that. Just slowly going out, but you're keeping the connection on the backside onto the mat there. As you peel away, your foot that's on the floor, that knee is also just easing its way away, and you're going to hold it here. Don't let it go out. Like, keep control of it. So look, if you feel your right glute coming off, you're going too far out with that leg. Now, bend the knee. As you bend that left knee, the heel is going to go to the glute, and you're going to hold that stretch there. All right. Slowly send it back up and pause. Pull the strap. Grab the other foot. Take that foot down and then hold it here. Remember, this strap is super handy here, so you want to pull, because if you watch mine, you see how this is really pulling up and there's no connection. It's a forced stretch, so it's going to even go back tighter. So I'm going to use my strap here. I'm going to let these bones slide down my leg. I'm going to just kind of, and just ease this hamstring outward, but just a little bit. Don't push on your knee. And then I'm going to cue the top of my foot, the whole top of my foot, to come to me as my heel stretches away. And then as my heel stretches away, you might see my leg straighten up. And I just keep cueing my heel just to kind of, like I'm sitting in my ankle. My strap's not going to come off. Maybe I might feel it slide just a tad. And oh my goodness, do I feel the stretch happening all through from the back of my knee. Not as much in my Achilles like I did on the other side, but if I just slowly let the strap pull back, like let this go down just a little bit, but I'm not letting this glute come off, I can feel a little bit more. Again, watch your front of your ankle. If you see your tendons there, or maybe those are bones. I need to check that out, but you shouldn't see any there. Everything is soft. I can feel a pulsation happening. And then let the leg go out to the side and the other knee kind of spreads out. And I'm gonna go just slow, and then when I feel my left sit bone or my butt cheek coming off, I'm gonna stop there. And then I'm gonna bend that right knee, and as I bend my right knee, I'm bringing that heel toward my glute, but I'm keeping my glute down. And I'm gonna hold it here. All right, and then take your foot out of the strap, put the other foot on the board to do that. Put both straps in your hands, grab your hamstring with your free hand, and roll up. And there you go. Put your straps on your pegs. If you don't mind, please wipe down the equipment, because I'm sure you had a little sweaty. And put the band back in the basket. Miss y'all.